Hello everybody, we are here today to show you how to use our new dealer network site. To start off, we go to Google and you enter Vpp Dealers.com and we go to the new site that we have just recently launched where our dealers can place orders. An advantage to placing an order on the site, as opposed to calling one in or faxing or emailing an order to us, is that when you place an order, it goes to the front of the queue. It's already entered, it just has to be printed on our end. So on our side, we validate the order. We will get in touch with you regarding any back orders or inventory outages, and we'll process it immediately and send it back to get shipped. So this will definitely expedite the process. So in this page, any of your customers are able to go and look at product, but nobody can see pricing. So here, we're going to sign in. And on the sign in page, if you are a returning dealer, as in you are already signed in, you can simply enter your email address and your password. If you're registering a new account and you are a new dealer that is approved, you would enter your email, password, first name, last name, company name, and we will deliver or email you a authorization code. So you can't simply create a new account without logging in with the authorization code. So I have already created a new account and I'm a returning user. So in this case, I'm going to enter my email and my password. I don't want it to remember me this time, but I'm going to sign in. And you can see it says, "Welcome, Mike." So I've already signed in. Now here I'm going to order some of our most notable products. See the foam cannons. And I go to the product page of the PF22. You can see at the bottom there are several other images. Up at the top, you see the title, the item number, and in this case, I have tiered pricing. So for one PF22 foam cannon, I pay this price. For 20 of them, which would be, in this case, it would be a case, 20 units in a single case, my price lowers. And if I buy 100 at a time, it goes down to this price. Other interesting areas on here are going to be description. If you want to create your own printouts or provide more information for your customers, or if they're at your front desk and you simply want to turn the screen around to show them an answer to a question that they're asking, you could show them anything on here. You just may want to avoid your price. So on here, you can see suggested or replacement items, the specs of the unit, additional notes, contents of the kit, in this case foam cannon, so it comes with a number of different parts. If it was just a spray gun, it might not show contents, but it would show specs and a number of other points of interest for your customers. Some products will also have supporting documents. For the foam cannons, we have a sales flyer, and there's a manual that's included in every foam cannon, but it's available here for you as well if you want to print one off. So here, I'm going to buy 40 foam cannons. I'll receive 40 foam cannons at that price. I want to view my cart and check out. Proceed to checkout. I do not want it shipped to my billing address, so I'm going to select a different address, and I don't want to save it. I can see my order total up here. And I can see my customer information, my billing address, which is different in this case from my shipping address. And this order has qualified for my free freight level. So in this case, I have free freight at $5,000, which my sales rep told me. So I have increased my order to $6,100 in order to achieve that, and that is automated. Now I can enter my purchase order number, which is, let's say, test 321. Notes. I'm going to say we want to rush this order. And I have terms. So I'm going to submit the order. And this would then serve as my order confirmation. And now I want to check my existing orders or my past orders, and maybe I want to duplicate an order. I go to my account. And in here I can now see that I have 2 orders. This item I just placed an order for 40 foam cannons at this price, which qualify for free freight. And in the past, I have another order that I submitted previously, and right here, there will be a number of 1, 2, 3, or 4. Each indicates a different stage in the process for our receipt of your order and until it ships. Stage 1 would be submittal. Stage 2 would be that it has been entered. Stage 3 would have been printed, and Stage 4 would have been shipped. And at that point, a tracking number would have been supplied, and you would be able to go to the site and view the tracking of that particular order. And if I want to check my tracking on this order that is in Stage 2, which technically you would not be able to check tracking yet, but once it hits Stage 4, you would click on it, and it would show you additional boxes for that PO with that sales order number, and it would provide the tracking and invoice amounts. This would also display when the order is due for payment. Since I have net 30 terms, it would be 30 days from submittal. Other notable items, you're going to see different categories of products. And in those categories are subcategories for each of them. Under heaters, we can see there are heater parts, there are different classes of heaters, and as I mentioned before, some products have more information than others. So if we check out the Fire 155, there's a lot of information in here on heating and heating technology, features of a unit, other accessories that may be required or recommended. And in the case of heaters, you're going to have quite a few supporting documents. Service manuals, performance maintenance, exploded views, all necessary things for most service shops.